back to more EEI Late Night with KJ on EEI.
Yeah. What do you know about college days right there? Turn that up, Nick. Turn it up, man. That's Chili Peppers, baby. Yeah. Late Night, WEEI, part of the WEEI Sports Radio Network. It's KJ second hour. Thank you so much for hanging out. Coming up in a couple of minutes here, the biggest Jive Turkeys in sports Boston sports history. But, Nick, I have to get on you, Mutt, and Ryan Hannibal, because what I heard about an hour and a half ago discussing some of your Thanksgiving plates was the most Bobby Blue bland stuff I've ever heard. What is on the plate for Thanksgiving? Could help me. Like, yeah. I would go to y'all house and just drink something. That's it.
Hannibal's was ham. I don't even remember. Ham and biscuits and a cookie, I think it was.
Yeah, I think you put mac and cheese on there.
Oh, yeah, mac and cheese.
What did Mutt say? I forgot what he had said. His wasn't as bad. I think Hannibal's jumped out at me like, yo, like no collard greens, black-eyed peas, snap peas, cornbread.
It reminds me of like those frozen kid like things you can get with like the little penguin on the box. That's what reminds me of.
Yeah,
Hannibal's.
Why not do Lunchables for Thanksgiving? Good God. I didn't even hear like Cornish hen or, I mean, everybody doesn't do turkey. So there are, like, I know people do roast beef or lamb for Thanksgiving. Like, those are good. Like, okay, you know, like, those, but like, just like ham and, I was like, bleh. It's like Eddie Murphy and Ross said, do y'all dance to the words or to the beat with that Thanksgiving plates? Good God, where's the collard greens? Green beans, okra, with the corn and the tomato. Bro, this is what they ate on those days. Do you do ham? I don't do ham.
No, ham is a Christmas food.
I don't do ham for Christmas or for Thanksgiving. I just don't do ham. I stopped just for cholesterol reasons back in the day.
Well, that's a shame because ham is amazing, and I would probably have high cholesterol when I don't know, when I'm like 50.
Yeah, as a 6'4" black man, you see why I give that up. The last thing I need to do is more stress and cholesterol in the body. Oh, gosh. All right, let's do it, Nick. Here are the gobbles of Boston sports history.
Larry Bird's not walking through that door, fam.
I'm pretty sure that you called me a Jive Turkey.
It ain't cool being no Jive Turkey. So close to Thanksgiving.
Jive Turkey.
You suck! You got Jive Turkey, fool! Jive Turkey is a little over the line, my man.
Jive Turkeys. Yes, these guys. Keep it going. The music stays a little under, Nick, yeah? These are 10 sports figures in Boston lore that you just go, man, what a bunch of gobble nads these guys are. And that's what I'm talking about. At number 10, and a bit of a shocker, Rob Gronkowski. Give it to me. Oh, what a turkey. Oh, I'm hurting. I want to go pro wrestling. I want to start a cannabis business. I did a TV commercial for a phone, and now I want to go to Tampa. Yeah, but you still have a contract with the Patriots. But I don't want to go back there. Okay, for a sixth round, and suddenly you're healthy again? Man, Nick, give them the gonads. At number 9, Tuukka. And look, you went Tom Turkey all the way inside the bubble on the road to what could have been a championship season for the Bruins, and you jetted. And now you may get back in the league, but Jive took it. Don't even come back here to be the number 2 goaltender. At number 9, Tuukka. Give him the Neds. At number 8, Mike Greenwell. I told you I'd take it back in the day. Mike Greenwell was a prima donna who, let's just put it bluntly, he thought he had a swing sweeter than Ted Williams and a personality better than Jim Rice. And you were ready to throw him away like Dewey Evans throwing out someone at third. Greenwell, a Jive Turkey. Give him the Neds. This guy even argued that he should be the MVP of '88 when Jose Canseco hit 40 and stole 40. Dude, when someone goes 40-40, I don't care what you did for the team. It's not better than that. Give Mike Greenwell a couple of them to stick to the wall. Yeah, gonads all over the monster. At number 7, Gordon Haywood. kind of like the 11-pound Jive Turkey where you're not getting stuffed on it, but it was kind of a bad situation. But Jive Turkey, you opted in with bad legs and all started the whole free fall of what we see with the Celtics now. And I can't necessarily blame for Gordon Haywood to take all that money and not be able to do anything with it. But thank God Danny Ainge and Michael Jordan are friends. They were able to make a phone call and flew that Jive Turkey over the coop. Bye, Gordon Haywood. This is kind of fun. At number 6, David Price. Now, this turkey got apart when he got into the playoffs and did some great relief work. But my goodness, Eckersley was ready to throw sliders around his head, and it was all caught on camera. And David Price, it was just ugly from spring training into the season. See? Yeah, it was not pretty. So, even though you left on a kind of a saving grace and making that run into playoffs, bro, you were a Jive Turkey.
I hold all the cards now, and that feels so good. So,
He can't pitch in the postseason. He can't do it.
Go Nance. At number 5, Johnny Damon. Give it to him. And that's him being pinned up against the car with the police in Florida just last year. No, I'm totally kidding. But Johnny Damon was that guy who, when came here, became the hero. Who could forget the moonshot that just put everything over the top at Yankee Stadium to say, hey, you know what? We're going to come back from this 3-0 thing just to go and play for them. It's one thing when Wade Boggs did it, but it was another thing when Johnny Damon did it. See, because when Wade was here, nothing had been won. Johnny was part of helping win it, and when going to the Yankees, that made you a Jive Turkey. At number 4, this is the 50-pound turkey. You know who I'm talking about. Pablo Sandoval! Brother, not only were you a Jive Turkey, but you were eating the turkey, the stuffings, the hams, the yams, the sides, the wine. You ate everything and never lost any weight to do anything about it. And you got to just kind of hang around. It was like the fleecing of the Boston fan base. So you were the big panda, but ultimately, once you were skinned, we found out you was nothing but a Jive Turkey.
Dude broke his belt on a swing because he couldn't. They had to like lock the fridge because he was always in it.
That comes from eating too much Jive Turkey. That's what Pablo was.
Jive Turkey.
At 3, Aaron Hernandez. I was like, don't cut him off yet. But look, when you kill somebody and you've been kind of terrorizing people under the radar, rest in peace, Tom Turkey, but you was a Jive Turkey. At number 2, my former number 1, Rick Pitino. Oh, my God. Get the nads twice. Give them to him again. Yes, Larry's not walking through there, and you were holding this team hostage so bad, it got ugly.
Larry Bird's not walking through that door.
Yeah, and we're so thankful you've never walked back through the door. Hell, people are trying to see if you're even walking back through Massachusetts. But the number 1 Jive Turkey in Boston sports history is Kyrie Irving. Despite his politics or what he thinks of himself or the world, bro, we all saw you sitting there with your legs crossed, pouting as those young bucks were trying to get things done.
Anything could have happened with that water bottle. Just trying to get home to my wife and my kids.
Jive Turkey, we had Terry Rozier here. Give him the nads just for that.
is the internet real for you in your life?
So there are your 10 Jive Turkeys of Boston sports Boston sports history. Gronk at 10, Tuca at 9, Greenwell at 8, Haywood at 7, David Price at 6, Johnny Damon at 5, Pablo Sandoval at 4, Aaron Hernandez at 3, Pitino at 2, and Kyrie Irving at 1.
And it starts with me.
Yeah, burn sage to that. In fact, maybe you burn sage with that Jive Turkey.
I do it for the likes and clicks.
Yeah. Tap some characters here. We got some characters here. You just love that Morris Day turkey call, don't you?
I'm actually enjoying the Kyrie drops.
Well, please, that's why he's the biggest Jive Turkey. You got a bunch of them. Oh, my God.
I love my money.
You just
I had to call Bron.
I guess when you're the biggest Jive Turkey, you just kind of run through all your Jive Turkey statements. See, look, Do you have a ton of them on Greenwell? No.
I had to look up who that was. Never mind have drops.
See, that's what happens when you have a little bit of aged wine to your soul. Yeah, Mike Greenwell was kind of in this enviable position of you're the fourth left fielder after Ted Williams, Yaz, Jim Rice. And you're like, I'm the greatest.
He retired the year before I was born, so yeah, that makes sense.
See, that's what's great. Like, there are people around who could tell stories of things that happened before, like 1990.
There was a before time of 1997?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know people used to not have remote controls for the TV?
You had to get up to turn it? Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, well, yeah. Look at the generation now.
Hey, we didn't have TV remotes either in the 90s, okay? Settle down.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, everybody just starts blue collar somewhere. Everybody just doesn't just go straight silver spoons.